Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we're in the UMPs here at Limaland. We're car number 2 here. I can't speak. We so far ran the quickest time in practice, which is nice, but track's gonna get super slicked off by the time we qualify anyways. I don't know if I'm still gonna be on the bottom for it or not. It might be more middle. I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to assess as soon as we get out there. It's gonna be interesting, but we got a full field of 20, so there's gonna be a con-C, 4 people going home, so hopefully we can qualify well and make it through the heat races. No problem here, so it's gonna be very, very tough. All right, let's get to qualifying, see what we could do here. Track doesn't seem to slick off too much from what we were running there in practice. It already had that middle slick line, and the top was already slicked off. So I think I'm just gonna go bottom, and then second lap I'll go like middle or something. Try not to hit these tires, but I want to be down here. Slid up too much there in 3 and 4. Try to run middle here. 13.2, that doesn't seem great. But times might have slid off some. We're 3rd already. It might have moved up and I just ran bottom instead. What was second lap? That was a 2:15. I definitely think it slid up some, so we missed the line on our fast lap. That's unfortunate. Still ran a decent time. Lindy ran a pretty good time. Good on him. He's car number 8 here, but 20 car field, gonna be very crazy. If we stay 5th, now we already fell 4 more, so we're gonna have to make up some time here in the heat races. We'll see where we end up qualifying at and all that, but we got Jarek out here. We got Lindy and Zachary, easier to say, but Ziggle in the Discord that I was talking to beforehand. But other than that, I don't really recognize a whole lot of people. I recognize another Austin. I've raced him a decent bit, but gonna be a tough one. Looks like we qualify, what, like 7th? So we'll be 4th in the heat number 1 right now. So if we stay there, that'll be all right, because it seems like that outer lane's starting to slowly work its way in. All right, we're rolling off here 4th in heat number 1. We stayed 7th, so that's all right. We're gonna be bottom in the feature unless we fall out and go to the con-C. So this is for the bottom lane in the feature race. Top 6 make it, so I think we can make it unless we get wrecked, unless we hit the wall and break our right front, one or the other. That could easily ruin our race, but we'll see what we can do here. These 2 guys have the same exact car on my inside. That's pretty funny. I don't know if they know each other or not. Oh my god, he's spinning out. He got 90 degrees sideways. I saw his rear end on my left side. He's like trying to warm his tires up or something. It's pretty funny. But we'll see what we can do here. I got, oh, the 20 car is on pole. So lowest car number on pole. Hell of a lap by him. That's pretty cool. He might fall off in the slick though when the feature comes around. We'll see. We'll see where he ends up finishing, because he could be better when it's more tacky. But we'll see how this heat race goes. Hopefully we can get a good race in. Try to gain some spots here. Try to not run into the back of the 4 in front of us. This guy's just sitting in the corners below. We're tight with a guy right now. Try not to run him over. Kind of one-laned right now, it seems like. Trying to run a little lower to get side by side. See if we can get a run on an exit. 13.245. Not quite able to make that happen. I need to move back up so I don't get past on the outside. They're moving to the very top now. He's getting so sideways on entry there. I'm trying not to run him over or run into him. Please don't hit my right rear. That was close behind me. How many laps do we have? Probably 2. Yeah, 2 to go. These laps feel like they're taking longer than normal here. P1 just hit the fastest lap. He just rip it up there. We'll see if this guy in front of us does anything dumb where maybe we can get by him. Yeah, he's going real low. He's gonna hit some tires though. Try and beat him to the line. Nope, that didn't happen. We were all just sending it there at the end. I'll take a 2X. I don't care. I was trying to get to his outside because he screwed up, got into the 4, and we'll see. We're seeing if we can get by him because he did something stupid like I was hoping. He got the tire down here and it kind of slid him all the way up. No, we'll go back to it. He hit the tire down there and slid all the way up into the 4. And they were slow, and I was hoping I'd have the gap on the outside, so I just full throttled it. I wasn't lifting, but it is what it is. Jarek says he's not going to make it. Where is he starting? Oh, no. He is... Where is he? Oh, he was in my heat. He's in 9th, so he's going to be in the B main, but we got Lindy in this one, so I'm going to watch him here in heat number 2. Pace trucks rolling around for heat number 2. I think they're on 1 to green right here. They're coming around the backstretch. I think the pace truck's gonna be pulling off here. He sure does. Lindy's got the lead and he takes off. Good jump by him. He's way out in front. He's got nobody to worry about behind him. They're all side by side back there. Everybody's keeping it clean. They're 2, almost 3 wide back there. The 5 car really trying to rip bottom, sliding up a little bit. Lindy's got this in the bag if he holds this, just the way he's doing it. Tight battle for second right there. 5 car trying to really hook the bottom. I feel like that's going to come in the feature with how slicked off I think the middle and top's going to get. The 10 car under fire from the 09 and the 93 still working that middle lane on him. He gets cleared. 93 up in the second. The 09 into the side of the 10 kind of slides him up a little bit. The 5 car sliding up hits the side of the 10 as well. He gets sent up into the wall. Then gets ran over. Everybody's broken. I think the 5 car broke his left front. Huge crash here. Who is in 6th after all that? That was absolutely crazy. Who's in 6th? I need to see when they hit the line because there was a massive wreck. Oh, shout out to Keegan down there for watching the YouTube. Hell yeah. I'll message him back in a minute. That's 5th. 6th place is literally a Ziggle right there. Hell yeah. I think he started so far in the back and just missed all the wrecks. And he's up in the 6th, and the 6th is in the feature. He's in the feature, boys. But the 09 and the 93 going at it. Coming up to 2 to go here at the line. Lindy's still out front right now. The 09 could probably throw a slider, but he's just kind of running up into the side of him constantly instead of running a slider line. 93 decides to try to cut way down onto that corner. Coming up to the white flag, the 09 takes the outside. I think the 09 is going to be able to get him. 93 actually has a really good bottom there. Clears the 09. He doesn't come all the way up. 09 runs the slider line. 93 running very bottom. 09's going to end up getting him at the line, I think. Yes, he does. 09 ends up getting him. Number 1 car, actually, Chad. So, very, very interesting. Good racing. But that was a massive crash in the heat number 2. And then now Lindy got the win. He's going to be starting outside pole. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens here in the B main. All right, we're getting ready to roll off here for the feature. Jarek barely made it. He was the last one in. Keegan barely missed it. He was the first one out. It was a tight battle there for the last transfer spot, but we're starting on the bottom here in 7th. It seems like that middle lane to top-ish is kind of still better. I think more middle. And, oh yeah, Keegan saying he caught that infield tire. Yeah, it's tough. It was, it's tough running that bottom and not hitting that, honestly. But actually, it looks like we're starting 5th. I think the 20 car missed gridding. Oh, he dropped due to connection. Oh, no. That is a huge bummer because he's the lowest car number and he was on pole. So we're starting 5th. We got lucky getting a row, but man, that sucks for him. But it seems like that middle lane's still fast, but we're on the bottom here. Probably just going to have to try to rip bottom the best we can unless we get room to come up. I don't know if I want to run all the way up there in the marbles because there's a big slick line in it. That was a weird start because I thought Lindy was going at first and the 4 wasn't, so it was kind of a jumbled up start with the leader actually being gone. It's a little weird. We're 3 wide, what? Trying to really hook bottom down here.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, I think we're still 3 wide. Oh, I got tight. Damn, I'm still getting right hooked, like in the right rear around. I know that 93 was running bottom and stuff in the heat. I think he was trying to get back down there. Oh, tire.
Pretty bad, man.
Oh yeah, that 4 car is blinking pretty bad up there. That's tough to deal with and race around. Oh, he got the tire pretty bad. Had to try to hit the brakes for him. Running this bottom's tough though, to be fast. I don't think we're being fast with it right now. We were for like a lap or 2. And then I think that momentum on the outside started catching up to us more. But everybody's kind of jumbled up there, so I'm hoping that they can do a little bit of hitting and we can make up some ground. But hell yeah, Lindy's up there in the lead. I get the tractor tire. I just have people on my outside the entire time. Haven't been able to really slide up much yet. Could probably slide up to the middle a little bit. Yeah, that guy's running way outside. I'm gonna try and slide up a little bit here instead of running full bottom. And now I'm able to get up behind the 7 car. We're back to 8th, so we only lost, we lost like 3 spots there because technically we started 5th. That's such a bummer for the 20 car though, that he lost connection. That is the worst timing for it. Like if he would have lost connection in the B main, he would have had time to maybe come back and stuff. This guy is running like a weird ass cut down. Trying to avoid him and not get hit or hit him. People are running way outside though, which is interesting. I know there's that slick line that started up top like under those marbles, so I was worried about trying to run up there. This 5 car is flying. He won the B main because he ended up in that wreck in heat number 2. But he is absolutely flying right now on the outside. We have nobody behind us after the 5, so we may just have to try and follow the 5 by people. He's gonna try full bottom now. I was just trying to run this middle because it seemed like it was still pretty good, but I guess people are just running marbles up here. Try not to hook the 5. Oh yeah, Lindy, go get this win if you can. That'd be awesome. Because he ran the super race with us earlier. We won that over him. He ended up breaking his right front, like going into the last lap, which sucked. Having a battle with the guy for second right behind me. Me and him had a great battle for the lead towards the end, but we ended up getting that win. Yeah, it's still slick up top, but I feel like it is faster. Ooh, they're nailing the wall. Not a whole lot of places we can go right there. Didn't get a 2X, we're fine. But like 2 or 3 people hit the wall at the same time right in front of us, so it just slowed all of them up. Oh geez, I thought I was gonna run in the back of him. 93 is trying to go bottom again. He really likes that bottom, it seems like. Which, hey, I don't blame him. I hate just 1 lane tracks like this when it gets more 1 laned. I thought really it was gonna spread out a lot more, but it didn't slick off as much as I thought it was going to, honestly. And we didn't qualify well, which didn't help me either. We got lucky gaining a whole row off the start, which I guess helped us a little. Oh god, is he trying to throw a slider on him? So I'm gonna try and get by on the outside here. Because he went low. We're able to get by him clean, hell yeah. Or at least like side by side with him there clean. Didn't hit him or the wall. Usually in tight situations like that I get the wall or something, trying to avoid the other person. Like I said, I was gonna try to follow this guy by some people. We only got by 1 so far, but that's at least 1. We're back up to 8th. We are car number 2 though, so we do need to finish very well to gain anything out of this. So I think we're gonna probably end up losing that rating, but that's okay. We hit 5K last week, which was awesome, and we've done nothing but gain up to this point. I'm at like 50, 70 coming into this race. But I don't think we'll lose 70 finishing back in 8th out of like a full ass field. I think I'll lose like 30 or 40, so I think we'll still be decently over 5K, which I'm happy with. This 5 car is flying right now. I must be gassing it too much in the corners and getting too sideways or something. They're fighting really hard up there for like, what is that, 4th, 5th, 6th? And the 5 car's slowly catching them. Lindy's still in the lead, I could see. I took a look over to the left real quick. This is less than optimal, you don't say. I don't know if there's any other lines I could run. So far, this has been cautionless. I probably just jinxed the hell out of that, and we only have like 3 laps left right now. So anything will be single file restarts at this point, which would be great for Lindy because he's out front. But also at the same time, like, I don't want to see the caution for him. I want to see him get that win. That'd be awesome because we won the super race. If he wins the UMP, there's the caution. Literally, we're going to have a 2-lap shootout here at the end. This is going to be absolutely wild. There's going to be some carnage probably. One to go here. Keegan was telling me leader, which is Lindy, running slider in 3 and 4. Honestly, we have a 2-lap shootout here. And I think people are just going to be throwing bombs on each other or hitting each other up at the top. So I'm going to honestly just drop straight to the bottom and try to avoid the wrecks. That's my goal. Please don't pass this dude. He did not have a good start at all. Oh, tire. Don't do that. Try and slide up a bit to this exit. Okay, people didn't get as crazy as I expected, honestly. I'm just gonna run middle. Oh, Lindy's dying. They dying on the final lap. Are you kidding? That's 3 people I think died. Lindy just lost the race because of that. What just happened? Did that dude like straight line him? We just went from 8th to 5th. That's okay for us, but oh my god, Lindy just got killed. What just happened? That's 2 races in a row. Lindy was having either a winning or a top 3 performance and got killed. What just happened there? Where did Jarek end up finishing out of that? Because I know he was in the race. He ended up finishing 10th. Hell yeah. Awesome. But what just happened to Lindy? He just went from 1st to 12th on the final lap. Like, literally, what just happened? Because I think the dude just literally left as soon as the 4 car just went up and nailed him. Literally just went up and nailed him. Who was the 4 car? I can't get back to it fast enough. It was the car number 4. So yeah, I wasn't sure about who it was, but that was absolutely ridiculous. Just absolutely went in there and wiped him out. Like, how far back was he? He was easily 2 car lengths back coming into the corner. He ran low, just loses so much momentum on the exit right here. And then goes into turn 1 and 2 to try to throw a slider or something. Just went up, hit Lindy, and it sent him up into the wall. That really freaking sucked. And somehow this dude broke his right front. That was the number 1 car that left immediately. How did he lose? Oh, he lost his left front from the 4. Oh my goodness. He lost his left front and then got clipped by the 93. The 93 got granted a win. That is absolutely crazy. Somehow he ended up winning that. We came home 5th. I'll take that for our I rating because I guess I won't lose as much, or maybe I'll actually gain a little bit. Man, Lindy got absolutely screwed there. He just 100% should have won that race, and he just got completely taken out. It was some weird ass like bump that hit him right in the left front tire with the dude's whole car, and somehow it bounced his car up straight at the wall. Like, how does that even happen? That is the biggest bummer altogether, because I think he led all but that last lap, and that's the only one that matters. Holy crap, that is crazy. But let's go back, see the incidents that happened in the race altogether. We'll get through to that at some point again, I guess, but oh my goodness, that was ridiculous. 12 car gets the inside tire and just keeps pushing it on up. Destroy that dude. These guys are just bumping a little bit, super tight racing. Oh, that dude, like, that was the guy that got right reared from the 12, and I think it broke his left front. Yeah, you can see his left front rattling there, and he is not able to turn. That is where I almost got hooked. I was wondering what happened, but the 93 was like all the way down here, and I'm like right on the inside tire and still get bumped. Like, I don't know where else I'm supposed to go, but it was no harm, no foul. We're just tight racing, really. He's gonna get bumped by this 15. He tried to cut him off on entry, which kind of just thwarted his momentum. I don't know the right wording for it. They bump a little bit more. He was kind of on a cut down while this 15 was sliding up a little bit. Some tight racing. 15's kind of sideways there on the exit. Clips to 7. This number 7 going in for the kill on the 12 car. Holy crap. They somehow save it. That was tight. There's Jarek and the no hezzy car going on by. I think we were right behind this. 15 barely taps the wall. He's fine. Probably just barely tapping the wall again. 13 in the 1, or the 15 this is, I guess, back here. 13 kind of sliding up while the 1's cutting down. Just tough situation. I think the 1 should have stayed a little higher on the exit and probably would have cleared him just fine. They get together a little bit in front of me. These guys battling for 4th and 5th. I think this is where like everybody got the wall at the same time and they all started checking up like right on me. That was sketchy. 13 just went straight into the back of the 7 there. Like he lifted but really late. Jarek getting into the back of the 13 a little bit. 13 got a little sideways, straightened back up, but he barely tapped him. He got off throttle, so that was fine. 15, once he got behind us, smacked the wall. What was the actual caution for, I wonder? He's blinking a little. Yeah, the 4 car was blinking a ton in the beginning of the race. 13 getting into the back of Jarek a little bit. Was this the caution? Was Jarek the one that ended up being the caution? Yeah, oh, the 13 just started running over Jarek, and I think that brought out the caution, honestly, because I think there was more cars coming. And then this is off the restart, 1 lap to go on the white flag. The 4 car into Lindy, killed Lindy, and then the 1 car, the number 1 car died as well, and lost his tires, which absolutely sucked. So that might have saved us actually on some iRating with the 1 car dying there, which is absolutely crazy. So somehow we end up finishing 5th out of all that. We definitely didn't deserve a 5th out of that. We were an 8th place car there because I could not make passes for the life of me. We qualified bad, didn't really have a great heat race, but this track's so 1-laned, it's tough to pass that. But man, that is such a bummer for Lindy. But let's go see what we end up getting out of the results here. And out of all that, we gain 1 iRating. Somehow we gain 1, finishing 5th. I'll take it, but man, that is such a bummer for Lindy because how much he ended up losing? 43. He was the number 8 car, started outside front row, and the 20 car disconnected before it started. He lost connection before it started. Looks like the 14 did also, which is a bummer. But he lost connection. Lindy led literally, I think, every lap. Yeah, he led, it says 26 laps, and the 4 car led a couple too. So yeah, they went back and forth a couple times right in the beginning, but Lindy led every other lap besides the final one where the 6 car ended up leading it. And man, that's a bummer because the 6 car gained 81. Lindy probably would have gained like 80 to 90 for sure because the 1 car was up here, but ended up finishing and losing 109. Oh, that's such a bummer. 5,500, he lost a ton, but hey, we gained 1, so that's lucky for me. I'll take it, but man, that's such a bummer for Lindy. I feel so bad for him because that is the worst situation altogether right there and all that. But Jarek loses 5, that's not bad. He like net gained or net lost nothing. He gained a ton of safety, which is good, but man, I feel for Lindy. I'm gonna have to go talk to him, and he's gonna be going off about that. I know that. I had to mute the chat because I know he's gonna be going off on him while I was trying to do the replays, but I'll have to go talk to him about that. That's such a bummer. So hopefully you guys enjoyed nonetheless. Limaland kind of gets to a 1-lane track a little bit. It's a little weird. I don't necessarily love the track, but it ended up like that. I was hoping the bottom would come in more, and it didn't really. You had to really hit it perfect to be any sort of quick, but it was so easy to get out of that groove and just be really slow on the exit. So that top lane, mid to top, was really the only line. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.